Most people think they need to memorize thousands of lines of syntax. That's why they struggle. But here is the truth. Professional programmers don't memorize every piece of syntax. Instead, they learn the concepts that are almost the same in every programming language. Once you understand those concepts, learning a new language becomes much easier. Hi everyone, welcome to Binary Mind. In this video, we are going to talk about the best way to learn any programming language. Many beginners believe learning a new language is extremely difficult, and honestly, it can be if you don't have the right approach. But after watching this video, you have a roadmap that will help you learn any programming language much more efficiently. So let's get started. The biggest mistake beginners make is trying to memorize syntax. They spend hours remembering where to put brackets, semicolons, or parentheses. The problem is that syntax changes from one language to another. For example, a loop looks different in Python, Java, C++, and JavaScript. But the idea behind the loop is exactly the same. A loop simply repeats a block of code. Instead of memorizing how every language writes a loop, understand why loops exist and when to use them. When you learn concepts instead of syntax, switching languages becomes much easier. Every programming language shares the same foundation. Focus on understanding concepts like variables, data types, operators, conditions, loops, functions, arrays or collections, objects and classes if the language supports them. Once you truly understand these concepts, you are already learned a huge part of almost every programming language. The only thing that changes is the way they are written. Reading tutorials all the day won't make you a programmer. The fastest way to learn is by building projects. Start with something simple. Create a calculator, build a to-do list, make a weather app, or create a simple game. Projects force you to solve real problems, and that's where real learning happens. Every bug you fix teaches you something new. Many beginners avoid documentation because they think it's too difficult. But professional developers use documentation almost every day. You don't need to memorize every function. You just need to know how to find the information when you need it. Learning to read documentation is one of the most valuable programming skills you can develop. Here's one of the best exercises. Take a project you have already built and recreate it in another programming language. For example, if you made a calculator in Python, try building the same calculator in JavaScript or C++. You quickly realize that the logic stays almost the same, only the syntax changes. This is one of the fastest ways to become comfortable with new languages. Remember this, don't focus on memorizing syntax. Focus on understanding programming concepts. Build real projects, read documentation, and practice by recreating projects in different languages. That's exactly how experienced programmers learn new languages. If you follow this approach, learning your next programming language will be much faster than learning your first one. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to Binary Mind and let me know in the comment sections which programming language you are learning right now. Thanks for watching. I see you in the next video.